And good morning and happy weekend. It's Saturday, 28th of March. Hope you guys have had a great week this week. We've had some really great feedback from those of you doing the home workouts. We're so glad that you've been enjoying them. And just remember, take them slow, rather do slightly less than do too much. And remember, what we haven't been doing is making sure that you stretch enough after each one of your workouts. So remember to stretch after each one of your workouts. So let's have a look what we've got on for this morning. Okay, so to warm up, let's start over here, the workout. So the workout of today, we've got 4 rounds. We're going to go to 200-meter run. If you haven't got a 200-meter run, I know most of us are now going to be locked inside our homes and our doors, so we're not doing a 200-meter run. You can do 10-meter shuttle runs if you've not got enough garden space. If you've got a long passage, you can run up and down along your passage if you're not going to drive anybody too crazy with that. If you've got a skipping rope, you can skip. If you haven't got a skipping rope, you can jump up and down on the same spot. Or your alternative, instead of doing a run or a skip, is to do air squats. I know we've been doing air squats on a regular basis, so we'll be trying to change it up a little bit. So you've got a run, 200-meter run. Maybe you can do 10-meter shuttle runs. You can do skip for a minute, or you can do air squats for a minute. Right? Then we do 20 good mornings. So good morning, which we'll take you through, is going to look something like this, either with a PVC pipe or a broomstick, maybe a mop. You can either hold it in front. Okay, and what we're looking for is a nice straight back, chest up. You're going to push back into the hips and press. I'm going to stand, push back in the hips. What I'm looking for, nice. I don't want to see any round backs. Shoulders back, chest up, hip stand. You can also hold it in front if you want to hold it in front. If this is too uncomfortable for your shoulders, hold it in front. Oops, excuse me, jumping on my mic. And you're going to press back to the hips and press. You can hold an object as well. So you can hold I wouldn't say a jug of water. You can hold something heavy. If you can fill up a 5-liter water bottle or a 2-liter water bottle. You can hold it in front, and we're looking to try and keep that back nice and straight. Try and get as much work through the hamstrings and glutes as you can. That's going to be your good mornings. If you haven't done a lot of good mornings before, then what we suggest is you do about 10 instead of doing 20. If it's something that you do regularly, quite often, you can do 20 good mornings. Then we do a 30-second yes plank. So our yes plank, remember, you're going to be lying in the stomach, tummy pulled in, and we're trying to get as much work into the abdominals as you can. The yes plank is going to be doing this. Right, so we're down into our yes plank, elbows pulled in, and what we're doing is, don't want to see the lower back arching, also see the back arching this way. Hips up, tummy tucked in. Pull the elbows in. So as you pull those elbows in, you're going to feel that rib cage connect to the hips, and chin pulled in. You can hold, pull. If you find that this yes plank gets a lot of work into your shoulders, you can also do just a normal push-up position. Push-up position here, tummy tucked in, chin pulled up and in, shoulders back, stomach tight and hold. So depending on if your wrists are uncomfortable, you can do on your elbows. If your shoulders are uncomfortable, you can do it on your wrists. And you're doing that planking position for 30 seconds. After the yes plank or the normal plank, we do a side plank hold. Right, so we do 30 seconds on the left, 30 seconds on the right. So a side plank, it's going to look something like this. You're going to hold on the side. You can either have one foot in front, one foot behind, but we're trying to get as much work into these hips. So you're going to turn the body forward, push the shoulder, you can hold. If you need to, you can get this hand to hold you a little bit to support you. The idea is to not let your hips drop too much. We're going to see your hips pushing up. Feel these obliques on the side squeezing up. If you want to reach up towards the ceiling, you can. And back to the side. You can do 30 seconds on your left, 30 seconds on your right. One of the things we have noticed, though, is a lot of people feel a little bit like this position tends to jam their shoulders a bit. So if in the side planking position is too much for your shoulder, what you can do, you're going to come back into a planking position, and we do that shoulder tap work that we did yesterday. Right, so from there, you're going to tap, 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 and in the tap, 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 side to side, what we've got is we've got these obliques working and firing on the side. So that's an option. And also an option is actually to work on your knees. Instead of lifting all the way up, knee position, holding, planks engaging, obliques are firing in that side plank position. And that's pretty much all of your movements. So we've got 200-meter run, or your shuttle runs, or 1-minute skip, or 1 minute of air squats. We've got 10 good mornings, or if you want to do it a bit more, you can do 20 good mornings. We've got 30 seconds in a yes plank position. We've got 30 seconds on your side, 30 seconds on your other side. That's one round. And we're doing 4 rounds of that. Right, so that's the main part of the workout. Remember, for the full description of the workout, you can go to our website, crossfitplett.com. Under WOD blogs, all of our WODs are there. The full description of the workout and the warm-up will be there for you. If you want to go and you want to go for that, straight into it, you can. We always recommend that you warm up first. It will make this a whole lot easier. And if you want a little bit more of a warm-up briefing, I'm going to give that to you now. Okay guys, so the warm-up briefing for this morning, Saturday the 28th of March. So ideally, before you get into the workout, we always want to do a bit of the warm-up. It's going to make sure that your shoulders are warm, that your hips are warm, that you're engaging into your core, into your abdominals, that your glutes are firing, and that will normally get the heart rate going, so it makes the workout a whole lot easier. All right, so the warm-up, every day what we've had up until now, we've had that 480 run around the block. I don't know if we're going to be able to run around the block anymore. So run around the garden, you can run on the spot, you can jump up and down, you can do some crazy burpees if you feel like burping, maybe just running on the spot and the jogging. It's kind of like a treadmill, running in the same spot. If you've got a treadmill, you can do on the treadmill. If you've got a bicycle, jump on the bicycle. If you've got like a spin bike at home, use a spin bike at home. Otherwise, just run around with a dog for 5 minutes, or run around with your kids playing crazy kid exercise. Play catches for 5 minutes with your kids. Come on, they'll love that. If you haven't got kids, do it with your dog, maybe a cat. All right, so that's going to be the running around. Try and get your heart rate up for 3 or 4 minutes, just to get moving. Then we're going to do a Tabata. So a Tabata is 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. And we do that for 4 minutes. So it's about 8 periods of work. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. What we're going to do is we're going to do the crazy finish exercise. Okay, we call it the crazy finish exercise because the guy who first showed it to us was the crazy finish guy from London. Okay, finish as in nationality, not finished as in kaput. And we're going to do that with a dead bug. So we're going to do 20 seconds of the crazy finish exercise, 10 seconds rest, 20 seconds dead bug, 10 seconds rest, 20 seconds crazy finish exercise, 10 seconds rest, 20 seconds dead bug. Let me show you what it looks like. So, crazy finish exercise. You're going to come into a 4-point kneeling position. All right, 4-point kneeling, shoulder blades back, so your scapulae are engaged, tummy's tucked in, so the stomach is tight. You're going to connect that rib cage, belly button pulled up towards your spine, connecting the hips and the rib cage. Chin pulled up and in, so the head's not dropping down towards the floor, and you're going to lift your knees just slightly off the floor. Now, the crazy finish exercise starts slow, opposite arm and leg. Foot comes off the floor, hand comes off the floor. Change, change, change. Where it gets crazy is you go fast. Okay, so the faster you go, the more crazy you go. If you don't really feel like going so crazy, then don't go so fast. If that's a little bit too difficult for you, right, then you can just do the hands. Knees are just above the floor, so I don't want to see your knees up here. Knees are just above the floor, working left, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll get your heart rate going. You do 20 seconds of that. You can also remember arms and legs. 10 seconds rest, you're going to turn onto your back. You're going to hold. And we're doing dead bug. So dead bug looks like this. And then you do a dead bug lying on the floor. Now what we're trying to do in this position is I'm making sure that my lower back is flat on the floor, so I don't want to see my back arching. Feet are slightly higher than my knees. Head is tucked inside. Rib cage is connected, and I'm working left, right, and my stomach is doing the work of making sure my lower back stays flat on the floor. And you can see I'm a dead bug lying on the floor or dying on the floor. All right, 20 seconds of that, 10 seconds rest, turn back over, your stopwatch or your clock or your iPhone is going, and you're going 20 seconds of work, 20 seconds, 10 seconds rest, turn back into your back, 3, 2, 1, legs up, working left and right. Okay, so it should get your heart rate up a bit, should engage into your core nicely, get all of this working. Right, and we're going to do 8 rounds in total, which will be 4 minutes of work in total. So you end up doing 4 20-second periods of your crazy finish exercise, 4 20 seconds of your dead bug. So that's the first part of that. Then we do 2 rounds. We do 10 good mornings. Let's do this. Okay. Do 10 good mornings, do 15 seconds plank, 15 seconds in the middle, 15 seconds on the side, 15 seconds on the side. Second round, 10 good mornings, 15 seconds plank. So to show you what it is, remember the good mornings, 10 good mornings, back straight, just up, oh, and feel the work in the hamstrings. What I'm feeling is not so much the lower back working as the hamstrings and the glutes are working. I'm going to stretch the hamstrings, stretch the hamstrings, stretch the hamstrings, squeeze back up. What you're looking for, stretch the hamstrings, squeeze back up. 10 good mornings. Then we're going to go into that plank position, 15 seconds of plank, change onto your side, hold, 15 seconds plank. You can do it on your knees if you need to, hold, 15 seconds plank. 2 rounds of that. That will get your core nice and engaged. By that time it should be nice and warm. And then we're going to go into the workout. All right, scaling options. Remember, so scaling down, if you can't run, walk nice and fast. If you haven't got enough space to run, you can skip. Okay, if you can't skip, just jump up and down on the spot. You can also do what we call a fast feet exercise. Okay, where you just grab a line, and what we're doing is you're running backs and forwards over the line. So you're going to run over the line, backwards, forwards. And you're just running, and you keep on going. Make sure the arms are moved. Don't do it like this. Okay, let the body move freely. Stomach nice and tight. So that could be a good alternative to skipping if you haven't got a skipping rope. Or you can do 1 minute of air squats. That's your scaling option for the first part. And then your side plank, if you're not doing like that, you can do it on your knees, or you can do the shoulder taps if your shoulders need to rest. Okay guys, if anything of this is difficult, please drop us a note in our comments. Either go to our Facebook page, drop us a note in our comment on our Facebook page, or even on our YouTube video, you can put a comment in there. Hey guys, I'm finding this movement difficult. Please can you find me with an alternate movement? And we'll message you straight back. We may take a video or a photo, we'll post it back to you. So something that will make this a little bit more doable for you. All right guys, so that's your workout for this morning, Saturday, the 28th of March. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you guys are staying safe and enjoying the family time all at home. Have a good day.